So, in a surprise turn of events, the CW has actually been able to make and release a good show, or at least a good episode pilot for that show. We'll see how it goes. But Superman and Lois, strong viewership, good scores, good ratings. So, we're going to praise them. When praise is warranted, we are going to praise them. And that's what we're going to get into today, ladies and gents. This article is linked down below. But before we do, ladies and gents, do we know we live in a clown world? Oh, yes, we do. This is my exclusive merchandise. I've been saying it all along. We live in a clown world. This is the back of it. This is the hoodie. I love it. And we've got our little space Jasper here, flying away, saying, "Get me off this clown world." I actually really like my own merch, so I do buy them occasionally. I've got that and a mug. So if you want to grab yourself one of them, you can find the link down below. They're actually just linked underneath the video. So support the channel. Support the fact that we do live in a clown world and that you want to get off it as well. But anyway, let's dive into it, ladies and gents. Let's dive into it. So, the CW's latest entry into the Arrowverse, Superman and Lois, premiered with strong viewership numbers as well as audience scores. Now, it's really important to note that I don't think it's the same, because they have come out and said something pertaining to the villain. So they discuss the villain and they're talking about how it's a different universe and things. So when Greg Berlanti and I first started talking about this, we wanted an iconic villain for Superman. We wanted an iconic role, but it was our opportunity coming out of Crisis to tell a new story and bring the audiences this new journey with somebody that they feel like they've known. You know, obviously John Cryer's on Supergirl, and he's done this crazy amazing job with Lex Luthor, but our show is different. We wanted to tell a new story, and I think there's a lot of twists and turns and secrets that are going to be revealed. So there you go. I don't think it's part of the exact same Arrowverse. Like, it looks to be different. It's a different thing. So it's really, just important to note that. But I had a good time with it. Like, I'll leave my review linked above. Like, I genuinely had a good time with this show. The cinematography is great. But, ladies and gents, those that are like, oh, well, CW's garbage. They normally are. But apparently HBO is heavily involved in this. That's why AT&T obviously want to nurture this show. So it's something which maybe they can take. I don't know. But I know that HBO Max are involved in this. So that says a lot. Because they want it to succeed, don't they? Now, according to TVLine, Superman and Lois, 2-hour premiere, was viewed by 1.6 million and had a 0.3 rating. 2-hour premiere? I only watched 1 hour. Am I missing an episode? I'm going to have to check that out. In the 18 to 49 demographic, it had a 0.3 rating. And TV series finale actually claims it was viewed by 1.7 million people. And I tell you what, it deserved it. It actually deserves it. Now, TVLine claims this is the largest audience for the CW in the network's Tuesday time slot since The Flash season 5 over 2 years ago. That's embarrassing. The high 0.3 rating makes it the 5th highest rated episode on the CW this year. It's only behind the premiere of All American that had a 0.39 rating, the 4th episode of All American that had a 0.31 rating, and the premiere of Walker that had a 0.37 rating, and the 2nd episode of Walker that clocked in a 0.34. So it's in very good company. Like, people like it. They're rating it well. And I'm rating it well. And I normally hate CW stuff. And I normally hate the majority of the DC stuff. So I don't know what that tells you. Who knows? While it only has the premiere episode to go off of, it is also the 2nd most viewed show based on average audience per episode. So the only show ahead of it is Walker, that has an average audience of 1.9 million after 5 episodes. I mean, look, it's 1 episode, so we don't know. It might decline. But I tell you what, I bet you a lot of those people stay on to episode 2. I bet you anything. It'll be after episode 2, because the thing is, they've released the pilot. The pilot was good. A lot of people will go, huh, Have I just been duped by CW? Let's watch the second episode and see. And then after that, it's make or break. If people are lost by the second episode, so if it's garbage, they'll just tune out. They won't come back. And that's it. And this is really make or break for the CW, I think, with these shows. Because like I said, at the end of the day, CW are renowned for shite. Absolute garbage. So if people tune into the second episode and it is garbage, then the majority of those individuals will just go, nah, I'm done. I'm not coming back. I know what to expect now. So there we go. While the numbers are definitely good for the CW in 2021, they do not look so good compared to other season premieres of Arrowverse shows. But that, again, so look, Arrow's season 1 premiere had 1.3 rating, massive. 18 to 49 demographic, and was viewed by 4.1 million people. Flash season 1, 1.9 rating and 4.8 million. Supergirl had a 1 rating, like a 1.09, and was viewed by 3 million people. Now, that, I think, is acceptable. Now, the reason why it's acceptable is because they've all gone down in quality and people are pissed at them now. Like I said, people know that they know what to expect from the CW. They think it's all trash. So, of course. But these numbers are actually good, considering, FYI, considering we know vast majority of people are well aware that the CW is garbage. Like, you know, what was it? I can't remember. Over 1 million people viewed it, though. 1.7 million people viewed it. That's good. That's 1.7 million people giving this a chance. I gave it a chance, and I had a good time with it. So, I think this is something which we can actually just go, yeah, whatever. Like, it doesn't actually matter. Because, again, people have given it a chance, and they thought it was alright. And surprisingly, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's too padded. It doesn't look bad in motion. Like, it looks fine. And she's a good Lois. She makes a good Lois. She's intelligent, sassy, just enough, and compelling as like a working mother sort of situation. Like the thing that they've crafted here, at least in the first episode, are compelling narrative leads. Like, I want to see where they go. It's actually interesting. Now they go on and say about all the Batwoman stuff and DC's Legends of Tomorrow and stuff. Again, like this picture here, for instance. Yeah, you can see it's padded. But again, it doesn't. It's not terrible. A lot, like, you just wash over you. It's fine. Just whatever. Now, while the premiere ratings for Superman and Lois are much lower than other premieres in the Arrowverse, TVLine claims that 93% of their readers claim to stay tuned when it lands in its regular Tuesdays at 9 slot next week. Yeah, I mean, look, 83%, 83%. That's mental. And an 8.1 on IMDb. That's great. That's really good. Oh! It's got my video in it. I actually didn't... anyway, I'm not gonna quote myself. I actually... Oh dear. Some articles I read in prep, some I don't. This I didn't need to read in prep because it's talking over numbers. I didn't realise I was in it. Anyway... It is actually a good show. It is actually a decent show. I had a good time with it. Now, again, remember, it can still go to crap. But when I was on Midnight's Edge discussing it as well, me and Andre both, sing from the same tune on this, is that, look, when it's good, just enjoy it when it's good. And then when it goes bad, just tune out. There's no love lost at that point. You just enjoy it and then you tune off. That's what I approach to these things, Like, I'm willing to give shows a chance. If they're good, I keep with them. If they go sour, I tend to tune out and I can't be bothered. But I think it deserves it. That's the thing. Like, it does actually deserve it. And it makes more sense now I know that HBO is more involved. HBO Max are, like, quite involved in this. And there's lots of homages. Even this. Freezing water and pulling it out. It's an homage. There's lots of nice, subtle nods. I'm very keen to see where it goes. So let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Did you watch it based off my recommendation? Because if you did, I'd love to hear whether you actually liked it or not. I know, going back to my review video, which, funny enough, they link in this article, a lot of people have gone and watched it. And there's a lot of comments coming through going, I'm genuinely shocked. What the hell is going on? And there are, of course, people that don't like it. Absolutely. And you're entitled to your opinion. But I'm more just surprised that people have given it a chance and actually enjoyed it. it's good. Hopefully, you know, it's nice to enjoy something for a change. That's more the point I'm trying to make here. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Remember, Clown World merch. Big old Clown World. Cheers. Take care.